Forward. Tucker.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Miami Heat at FTX Arena. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's MP in at the point guard. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at small forward. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now here's Butler. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Pass to Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if you give him a window of opportunity, Kyle Lowry will attack the basket. He's not going to pass up that chance.
MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And that one is good from Zubats.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
To the paint, here's Tucker. And the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Baseline J on the way, and the jumper is good. Lowry's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
Leonard finds George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubats against Adebayo. Here's MP. No good on that one. The Heat go the other way with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. 5 to shoot, and he drives in. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd. Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Powell in for George. That's good from Tucker.
Make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Now, here's MP. He has 6, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Heat leading by 6. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Martin finds Lowry. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Kennard, the pass to Hartenstein. The 3 from MP. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Pass to Robinson. Over MP. Robinson misses. Here's Hartenstein. Dedmon defending. On the wing, MP. The 3-pointer, no good. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 8 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot!
Takes it from 10. That shot misses. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Clippers trail by 8. The 3 from MP. And Oladipo pulls it down. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with. Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And there's the pass to Butler. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Adebayo passes to Butler. That one goes. Count it. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Butler kicks to Robinson. Lots of room. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night. To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Outside Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from MP.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Robinson. Off target from three-point range. Here's George driving inside.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Now here's Butler. From deep three-point range. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, Man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Oladipo finds Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against MP, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's MP. He's got 18. Here's George. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can.
Love how alert Oladipo is on the defensive end, using that impressive reach to mess with the passing lanes.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
On the clock. And MP throws it down.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Tries from 10. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard has built his game brick by brick. You want him to score on the interior? No problem.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Martin subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Clippers also making some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for George.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Inside, Rich Saban. Good on the shot.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Heat leading by 5. Outside, Martin. And Oladipo, here we go. Here's Dedmon, and he banks in the layup.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of." We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Martin finds Lowry. Driving in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. 55 seconds left in the third. MP against Lowry. Batum grabs the miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
MP up top. Dedmon defending. Clock at 6. Pass to MP. Count it. Good. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the pass to Oladipo. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat leading by a point. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Norman Powell. And MP subbed in for Terrence Mann. So for the Clippers right now, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And it's George finishing it off.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." Really is fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. Lowry against George. Lowry dishes to Oladipo. He kicks to Butler. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Good. And the dunk by MP.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Well, their pass to Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo. Big time moment. That's my moment.
And George kicks to MP. He can't get that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he's loose on it.
Butler attacking, and it's sent back by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Back to MP. It's stolen by Oladipo. Passes it to Butler. .44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good defense by MP. Pass to Zubac. MP right side. And they get it back. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 1. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, what you love about Jimmy Butler to me is he can carry an offense. He can also affect the game with his high-level defense. That is the rarest of rare combinations.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Leonard looking over the floor. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. The three won't fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
At the line,
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Boy, when I think of Kyle Lowry as an NBA player, obviously the basketball skill is what has put him into this position. But it's also, guys, sort of the tough-minded nature, his willingness to put his body on the line nightly. They have both been critical aspects to his success. What a joy to watch this guy. And you know what we call him now? NBA champion.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.